Hi everyone, this is Smruti. Welcome to QA automation classes. In the last class, we have seen about the Jenkins dashboard, how the jobs were filling and how exactly it was showing as the status and all, right? So today we are going to look into the build trigger, right? So how can you build trigger a build remotely, right? So now log into the Jenkins. So let's go to this ABC one, okay? And here let's go to configure. We'll change this. We'll try to trigger this remotely. Okay, how to do that? So now go to the build triggers. Okay, so when you go to the build triggers, trigger builds remotely from script. Okay, so you have to select this one and authentication token. So you have to give authentication token. So let's say I'll give my authentication token as something QA automation classes. So this is my authentication token. Okay, so now if you see, after giving the authentication token, here you can see use the following URL to trigger build. Let me expand it. Okay, so use the following URL to trigger the build remotely. Jenkins URL. Jenkins URL is nothing but your localhost colon 8080/job. Okay, and then ABC1 is the name of the project, right, for which we are trying to invoke. Then build token equals to token name. So token is nothing but QA automation classes. Okay, so this is what I have done. So let's say apply and this is save. Okay, so now let's go to configure one more time and build triggers. Okay, so now take another one. We'll say localhost. Okay, colon 8080 job, then 8080. After 8080 job ABC1, then build job ABC1 slash build. Okay, and after build we have to separate with the question mark, right? Question mark, and then we'll say token, right? So token token equals to, we'll give QA automation classes. Okay, so before invoking this one, okay, just copy it. Okay, let me copy it. So now let's go to this ABC1 and see how many builds were there. So 4 builds were there. Okay, so now let's see this one. Okay, so now, okay, so let's go here and see the new build has been triggered. Earlier it was 4, so now if you see, the 5th build got triggered. Okay, and it got executed. So how did we trigger? Did we trigger it from the Jenkins? No, we got the URL and with the help of this token we just triggered it. So this is how you triggered a simple job. Okay, so similarly we have our Maven job also that we have configured, right? So let's trigger that one also. So for that one, let's go to that part first. Which one we want to do? Let's do this Maven one. Okay, so let's say workspace build, not build now, configure. So build triggers, build trigger remotely. Okay, and here also I'll say QA automation classes. Oh, no, let's say smrutisdet, TISTET. So smrutisdet. Okay, so now I have to just change the Selenium framework demo in. Okay, just change this one, and QA automation class will be replaced with smrutisdet. Okay, so now this is my new token. Okay, so here if you go, just say apply and save, and let's go to build section. Okay, it was only build once. Okay, yesterday it was build. So now if I hit this one now, okay, so now let's see the second build is created or not. Here, see, second build is triggered. Okay, and it started execution. See, So this is how you can trigger the build remotely, okay, with the help of this trigger build command. Okay, so you have to give the go to the build trigger section, and then you have to select trigger build remotely example from the script, and you have to give a authentication token, and then you have to get that URL or generate that URL, and then you have to hit that URL, and then it will work. Okay, see, started execution also started, right? Okay, so yeah, so this is how you will see how the how we are able to build the trigger remotely. Okay, so that's all to this session, guys, and on the next session we'll see uh, we are going to see build after the projects are built. Okay, so that we are going to see. Okay, so yeah, that's all to this class, guys. If you guys are really enjoying these sessions, I'll request you to subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned to Q automation classes for the upcoming lectures. Thank you. Bye bye.